So, we're back. We got the rest of the data mines here for the Book 8 banner. Now, Validar's perf weapon, I haven't read what it does yet, so I'm hoping to be surprised. Hopefully he ends up being a very good GHB. Now, I guess, as usual, we're going to start with the stats for the new characters. So, let's go ahead and start with Ratatoskr. So, her stat line, let's pull up the calculator also, so we can get her BST here. So, we got 40 HP, we got 44 attack, 46 speed, 34 defense, and then 21 res. So, 185 BST overall, pretty good for cavalry melee type. And then her boons and banes now, let's see here. Alright, Bane on HP. No boon or bane on attack, unfortunately. Alright, she's got a super boon on speed, which is good. Okay, nothing on defense, and then nothing on res. Okay, so pretty much super boon on speed, which we'll take. Alright, we got... Oh, hold on. Let's also take a look at the artwork here for Ratatoskr while we're at it. Alright, so here is her regular artwork. Again, I'm not really a particularly big fan of this squirrel girl, but I actually like her sisters a lot more than her. Of course, the sisters are going to be, like, held back for the later points in the book. They're going to tease us with the sisters before giving us, like, the good artwork for them. And we also have this one other artwork of her holding her tail very cutely. Okay, if they're trying to win me over on this character, this is them getting one over, I guess. But I still don't like her, so no matter how cute she might be, she's not... I'm not a fan of her still. And also her transformation, I'm not the biggest fan of. But as far as being a Aether Raid's offensive mythic hero goes, I think she's pretty good. Is she better than Regan? She probably is about as good as Regan. She's probably just better than Regan, actually, because she does the same things as Regan can. She's a cavalry melee type. She's got built-in Canto, except also she's better on the player phase, and she can set up more of the Divine Vein green tiles to provide Warp Bubble support. So... yeah, she's pretty much the best Astro offensive mythic hero now, followed by Regan, and then after that, I would say probably someone between Satyr and Hater, although I'm not the biggest fan of either of those units, to be honest. So, all right, there we go with Ratatoskr. Okay, we have this guy up next. We might as well do him next, I guess. Normally, I save the GHBs for last, but all right, we got Validar here with his very wonky proportions. Drawn by the wonderful Daisuke Izuka, so it's all good. This is a really nice special attack art, though. This is even nicer. So, crazy color pop there with the purples and the, like, flame effect. And then finally, we got the injured art. Once again, pretty good. His artwork is pretty good. It checks out. Now, is he going to check out as a unit? Let's see here. Okay, so 42 HP. We got 46 attack, we got 17 speed, holy speed dump there, 35 defense, and then 43 res, giving him a grand total of 183. So with any boon, he's going to jump to the 185 bin, which is last gen, but he does have a perf weapon, so that does help him. Now, Marla is the direct comparison, and Marla is already the best in slot red tome, so for a GHB red tome, Marla was pretty good. This guy seems like he's just going to be Marla, but with a perf tome, so automatically that's going to make him better. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at what his weapon does here real quick. Let's make this a little bigger. All right, we'll come back and we'll take a look at inheritance restrictions for these other guys. But we want to see Validar's stuff. Okay, so Grimleal text. 14 might, 2 range, grants res up 3. At the start of turn, inflicts defense and res -6, panic, and discord on foes in 3 rows and 3 columns centered on him with res less than his res through the next actions. Okay, that's already unbelievably strong. Panic and discord, man. God damn. In 3 columns and 3 rows and defense and res -6. Yeah, he's good. He's goated. Just off of that first line alone, he's goated. At the start of combat, if unit's HP is over 25%, inflicts attack and res -6 on the foe during combat. Unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack and deals damage plus X, or deals plus X damage, where X is the total number of penalty effects active on the foe and any foe in 2 spaces of that foe, excluding stat penalties times 4. He's already doing 2. He's doing Panic in Discord, so Panic at the Discord. Just like, who else did Panic at the Discord? I think it was the duo Shamir, right? So we got 2 disco dancers here. Okay, so 4 times the number of penalties, that's 2. So he's already giving himself +8 bonus damage, but you could easily get a bunch more, depending on your team setup and how many debuffs you can really inflict on the foes. So yeah, checks out. Pretty goddamn good GHB. Alright, he's got Glacies at 4-star. We got Brash Assault 3 at 5-star. They couldn't give him something better than that. Oh, man. I guess they're setting him up to get Brash Assault 4, but whatever, man. It's not like we can ever get good fodder, right? And then he's got Attack Ploy 3 at 4-star as well. I guess the idea is to give him Attack and Res Ploy, the gold border version, but does he really need that? He's already doing Defense and Res -6, Panic, and Discord. What else would he get from having a gold border ploy skill? He wouldn't be getting anything out of Discord because those are redundant effects. He would be able to nullify bonus doubler and also nullify grand strategy, which I mean, him nullifying grand strategy is hella meta because of Robin, of course. Robin's the one that gives grand strategy, and Crom too. So man, I don't know if you want to give him a gold border ploy though, because there's a lot of redundancy between his weapon and the ploy, but still, it's an option, I guess, to get some more penalty effects for his bonus damage. Alright, but he seems really good for a GHB. Okay, let's keep going here. Let's take a look at Lucina up next. She's going to be our Resplendent hero. And we can take a look at her artwork here with the panty flash. Did they really need to do that, man? I'm still kind of salty about that. On Good Girl Lucina, nonetheless. Like, come on, Lucina deserves better than mindless fan service like that. Alright, here is the special attack art. I really love the shield there glowing. The fire emblem. I think the shield was the fire emblem in Awakening, right? I think so. Alright, well, there it is glowing in 5 different colors. Then it's got a nice pop there with her axe swing. And then finally, the injured artwork from her. So, stats. Let's see here. Okay, so we got 40 HP. We got 43 attack. We got 47 speed, 31 defense, and then 23 res. So 184 overall, 1 point shy of Ratatosker, but that's okay. And then for Boons and Banes... Oh, I didn't check Boons and Banes for Validar. Let's see here. Alright, nothing on HP. Nothing on attack. Unfortunately, no Super Boon on attack, I don't think. Alright, speed is whatever. 35 -9, that's nothing. And then 43 -10. He has no Super Boons. Oh, that's sucky. Yeah, that's sucky. They didn't give him any Super Boons, but it doesn't really matter because any boon is going to jump him into the 185 bin anyway. But yeah. Wait, no, does he have one in res? No, it's 30, 39, 10, and 19. Those are the numbers, and I don't see any there. So no boons, RIP for Validar, but he's good enough that it doesn't matter. Okay, and then Lucina was, let's see here. She's got one in attack, so Super Boon on attack for Lucina, and speed as well. Alright, nothing on defense, I don't think, and then nothing on res. So, plus attack, plus speed for Lucina, pretty good boons. Now, Lucina seems pretty good. To me, she just seems like Fallen Crom, but better. Her weapon is really strong for an axe. Getting tempo, and then also getting, like, all the debuffs. She gets debuffs based on the enemy's debuffs that they already have, so it's like a Pledgian axe. And she does a bunch of debuffs with her Future Vision. She has Snag level 4, so that's already doing debuffs, and it does Sabotage as well. Like, you're going to be getting a lot of combat potential out of this Lucina. She also comes with Alarm Def Res, so she's easily getting to all stats up 6 between Future Vision giving attack and speed, and then Def Res from the C skill. She has, for her A skill, Clash 4. Although, you could give her, like, Flared Sparrow if you want to be that guy with the DPS. But the Clash being dual phase is very nice on a unit like her, where she's getting, like, all these massive stat swings out of bonuses and debuffs. So, I think Lucina is actually really good. And definitely a rearmed hero that's worthy of attention, but the banner overall, I don't think is, like, that crazy. This is easily a skip banner if you're not, like, in good standing with your orbs if you went in for Gulveg and Kvaser. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to Pouty Girl next. So we have Severa here. We're going to skip Inigo in the line. Alright, so Severa, who is always pouting. Alright, there is her attacking artwork. I know a lot of people are very happy about getting Severa here. Because we had Selena since day one, and Severa is a very popular character. I guess we did get the bunny Severa, but we didn't get like a base Severa. So finally she is out of seasonal hell, and there's her artwork. So let's see here. What has she got going on? 42 HP. We got 43 attack, 47 speed, 37 defense. Wow, more defense than Lucina. This is what happens when you don't cover your crotch with armor, Lucina. Your defense takes a hit. And then we got 24 on res. So 193, pretty good. Ties with Brave Robin there. And then she also has the new B skill, the... What was it called again? Whatever it is. Shield Pulse 4. I can't remember the name at the moment. We're going to take a look at the restrictions on it in just a sec. But, yeah, she can loop GLR over and over. Her weapon gives her Special Spiral innately. And she can nullify DR with GLR, which is something we've never seen before. So, a very sick ability that she's able to do there. She doesn't have a C skill, though, so you're going to have to give her a C skill from Inheritance. And for Boons and Banes, we got, let's see here, plus speed is a super boon for her. Nothing on attack, unfortunately. Nothing on defense either. Would have been sick to get plus defense on 37 defense for melee matchups. And then she has a super boon on res also. So speed and res for Severa, very interesting. Yeah, she doesn't seem like too bad of a unit. And then we've got Inigo up next, who is the saving grace of Zeshadow. Alright, so here is his artwork. Alright, looks okay for a 3-star. He is going to be a demote in the future. You're going to be able to get 2 copies of this guy from clearing missions for Book 8. So, we'll definitely take that, especially considering that he seems to be a very good sword demote here. So, 40 HP. We got 44 attack, 45 speed, 34 defense, and then 30 res. So... we got competition for Lapis here, not gonna lie. He's got better defense than her. She had more res than defense, but for these god type of units where they're gonna be in melee matchups against a lot of physical type enemies, it is a little better for them to have more defense. So, basically speed tying Lapis and then having better defense. It's very minute, though. Like, the differences between him and Lapis are very minimal. So, if you've already got your plus 10 Lapis, you're good. You can just coast. But if you haven't gone for the plus 10 on Lapis, then Inigo can be a very competent option here. Okay, so Boons and Banes, we got, let's see. Plus speed. Okay, so we definitely wanted plus speed there. And then that's basically it. So plus speed is his only boon, but that's perfectly fine. We'll definitely take that. Yeah, so let's go ahead and take a look at what his weapon does now. Alright, so Inigo, he has the Null Blade, which I don't even know what this is. So, Inheritable Sword, 14 might, 1 range. At the start of combat, if his HP is over 25%, he gets attack and speed up 5. Then if his speed is better than the foe's speed, he gets Null Follow-Up, and then 5 bonus damage. Okay. It's basically Pedofall Vase. So, the Valentine Effie's weapon is this, pretty much. So, it's not too bad. Actually, if you can't get your hands on Arcane Devourer, this is a pretty good backup plan. So, it's nice that he defaults with that. Alright, then we have Moonbow. We got Attack and Speed Form 3. Until we get the level 4, it's really hard to say if this is good or not. And then we got Wrath as well. Maybe we get a level 4 Wrath also. I don't know. Like, both of his passives are skills that are open for gold border upgrades. Alright, and then finally, we got Lawrence over here. So, let's see here. Lawrence artwork. He has a really badass title, by the way. His flavor text, The Elucidator. That is so cool. Unfortunately, it's on a demo. And this is the first time I've seen his full hairline. So, injured artwork from Laurent. Let's see what he's got for his stats. Now, he's interesting because he's also the first demote colorless tome ever. So, if you want to build him up for the variety's sake, that could be a potential option. We might end up getting an arcane colorless tome also, considering that we got an arcane weapon for beast types, and there's really no inheritable weapons for them, because all of them have perfs, so they might see the same value in giving one for colorless tomes also. So that might be a thing that'll happen in the future. We'll see. Alright, 39 HP, 46 attack, 30 speed, 24 defense, and then 43 res. At least he's got a good stat line here for the first demote colorless tome. 182 BST overall. Weapons are going to be very hard for him. He only has access to the deer tome and the vulture tome, but passives, he's looking really good being infantry type. You could give him like Special Spiral 4, Finish 4, Times Pulse 4. You could also give him Def Res Ploy or Attack Res Ploy, whichever you prefer. Things like that. He's got access to some good stuff. So passives are going to be real easy for him. Not so much weapons yet. Alright, for his Boons and Banes, let's see here. Alright, he's got one in attack, which is good. And then he's got one in res. So plus attack and plus res, exactly where he wants him. So Lawrence ate pretty good there in terms of Boons and Banes. And for his skills now, let's take a look. Alright, so Lawrence got attack res ideal 3 at 4-star. And then he's got rouse attack and res 3 at 5-star. I guess we'll take the ideal at 4-star instead. It's slightly better. Although, neither of these are really things you want to look out for. And then we'll go ahead and take a look at the inheritance restrictions for the new passives. Okay, beast agility should be only for beast types, pretty much. Yep. Doesn't matter what their movement type is. It's just beasts. Any beast can get it. And one advantage to this over beast sense is that there is a prerequisite for beast agility already in the game. So I think Emblem is the one that had beast agility. Not that you would ever want to kill off your Emblem, a really good unit, to get the level 4 of this, but at least this does have a prerequisite, unlike Beast Sense 4, where it takes up all 4 of your inheritance slots. So that is one advantage, I guess. I still like Beast Sense 4 a little bit better, but this is not bad. I was probably being a little too hard on this skill in the trailer. And then Buffer 4, that's what it's called. Okay, so Buffer 4, Shield Pulse 4, essentially, as what I thought. So Shield Pulse is the prerequisite, and then it's available for all your infantry melee types. So, well, infantry melee's not counting dragons and beasts. So that's pretty much everything for the data mines there. Now, we have the new Sacred Seal info, which is going to be BY3. Gives attack, speed, and defense up 3. So triple stats up 3 from a Sacred Seal. That's pretty fire. It's basically just a better version of Fury 3 because you're not taking any chip damage. Although sometimes you do want to take chip damage if you're running stuff like Desperation and whatever. But, I mean, this is a very nice Sacred Seal. I kind of like the HP up 5 split with 2 stats also. So, like, these new Sacred Seals they've been doing for the Squad Aces have been pretty fire. And let's just double back. Let's see if we missed anything else. I think we got pretty much most of it. Okay, yeah, that's pretty much it for the data mines, guys. So let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. I know everyone wants Yunaka, but I don't know. When the next Engage banner comes, she's probably going to be on it. So that's going to wrap us up for this video, guys. This is your boy Tacho signing out. I don't believe the banner is dropping, or, yeah, the banner in Book 8, I don't think it's at reset. I think it's the next reset after this one. But I could be wrong. I don't know what's going on with the schedule anymore because, like, daylight savings always messes it up. But we'll see. So, I will catch you guys again later. I'm going to do a video on which units can inherit the Arcane Therema. And I think that will be the next one that we do. So, this is your boy Tacho signing out. Take care, fellas. And I'll catch y'all again on the flip side.